Hey, good morning. This is Pete again. This is day number 2 of my video vlog journey of Pete's pancreatic cancer journey. And as I mentioned yesterday in the introductory video, today I'm starting my first treatment, alternative treatment. I'm going to be getting some intravenous vitamin C today and some ozone therapy, and I'm not sure today if I'm going to get a mistletoe injection or not, but today is the first day, and because it's the first day, I'm not familiar with things. I won't bring you inside, so I'm going to get in there today, and I'll report back to you later on today how it went. And also I'm going to ask them if I can, next time I go, I can bring a camera in there and do a little filming and maybe help you see what the process is about. And we'll keep you updated with the results. But other than that, today feeling fantastic. I did my morning routine. I had a little bit of exercise, drank my juice, my smoothie with a bunch of different supplements, had a nice shower outside here, getting a little bit of air, and basically enjoying life and being grateful that I'm here and thinking positive thoughts. And we'll talk to you a little later on today. So here we are with my first vitamin C infusion. I'll give you a show what we got going here. Got an IV going up to the bag up there, and that is a vitamin C solution. And they're dripping it a little bit slower than normal. It should take about 90 minutes, but it's going to probably take a little bit longer. And they got some nice comfortable chairs, and there's the room we got there, little TV. Other chairs around, there's nobody around right at the moment yet. In the morning, it's the afternoon, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And so far, not feeling anything. Just gonna sit here and I'm gonna listen to some YouTube meditation videos and visualize healing. And we'll report back to you later on how we're feeling. Apparently I'm gonna do a little more urinating and things. I guess because of the extra fluids. But we're feeling great again, and we'll touch base with you a little later on today.
Deal with it. Don't think about it. Just deal with it. Positive.
Alrighty, we're back home today after a busy day of different appointments and things. And I went through my first treatment. They did do the intravenous a little slower than they usually do, just because it was my first time, and just to make sure there was no drastic side effects or anything. And other than I just feel a little tired, but I don't know if it's just from kind of sitting there or what have you. But I've just had to urinate a few more times than usual after doing that, and I just ate some supper. Feeling really good.
Just believe.
All right, so here we are now. We've moved along to the end of the week. I'm finding doing videos every day probably ain't going to happen with me, because I don't want to put the stress on myself. I'll try to do a few a week, and I've got a list of a number of topics that I'm going to talk about in the future. Today I'm going to just recap for the week that I've had. I've had a great week so far. I started my therapy, as you've seen, my first session. I've gone through 3 sessions so far, and I'm taking 50 grams of vitamin C every day in my intravenous, and 40 grams of the ozone therapy. Done it 3 times, as I've said. No adverse side effects. I've had a few days where I've just kind of felt a little tired. I find I get sleepy around 8:39. I go to bed earlier these days, and I'm really concerned about my sleep. And when I do go to bed, I always listen to a meditation tape of healing and really concentrate on my body, and trying to do whatever I can. Also this week I bought myself a vibrator machine. It's one of those oscillating vibrating machines, and they're supposed to be good for helping clear your lymph nodes and things, and so I'm doing that twice a day for 10 minutes, and I'm exercising on it and what have you, and I'm feeling my muscles getting firmer again, because after the last 6 weeks of recovery and everything, I've lost 35 pounds basically in the last few months, from being 200 down to 165. And A lot of my strength is not there. I've been going to the gym this week. I do basically about 10 minutes of cardio, and then I do about 30 to 40 minutes of light weights, just trying to get range of motion and just trying to build up my strength again. Although I have a ways to go, because for example, and I'm going to do a video on that, of my progression. For example, pull-ups. I used to weigh 200 pounds, like I said, or 190 around there, and I could easily crank out 10 pull-ups, and now I'm 165 and I can't do one. So that's where it shows you where my strength is at. My stamina and my strength, like I said, is not there quite, as a ways off. But my overall feeling is very good. I feel fantastic these days. My vegan diet, the side effects of being on a vegan diet the last little while, which I would recommend to anybody battling cancer or not, to try doing it for a couple of weeks, twice a year, because what I found miraculously by doing the vegan diet is I have no more joint pain. I've had a sore elbow for months, many months, especially since last October, working on the computer with the mouse, and I had a sore elbow and I had a sore shoulder. And so every time I was going to the gym before, doing flies or doing anything basically, I was in pain. And now, since I've been on this vegan diet, I have zero pain. No pain in my shoulder, no pain in my joints or my elbow. And so what that indicates to me is it's taken the inflammation and it's moved it out of my body. And so, as I said, I would recommend a vegan diet for anybody out there to try to do just for a couple weeks and see what happens. And then you can go back, since you're not battling cancer like I am. But I would say it's a wise thing to do. So this week, like I said, it's been a good week. We've had nice weather. We're still the last week of August. We've got another 4 weeks, a number of sessions to go with the new therapy. I did visit my doctor this week, and I was concerned that he was going to be part of the team that wanted to talk me back into doing the chemo, but he was quite the opposite. What his concern was, because I'd seen him in the last few years, and I've been kind of struggling with depression. I've always complained about it to him, and he's always been very quick with offering pills, and I've said no because I didn't want to go on any pills. And so, but his concern, when he did see on his report that I wasn't going for chemo, he thought maybe that I was just rolling over and going to say, the hell with it, just let's die. But once he did see me and talk to me and seen what I was doing and my attitude, he's all for what I'm doing, because I've really, ironically, even though I'm in this dire circumstance, I'm the happiest I've been in quite a while. I've decided not to be depressed. I've just thrown that away, and I've decided to enjoy every day. I've tried to be positive. I try to be happy. And if I'm only going to live a couple more years, I'm not going to be miserable. But I have a new motto, and it's, I might make some t-shirts to sell, is I ain't effing going anywhere. I have no plans of going anywhere. I have no plans of dying. I plan on fighting this, and I plan on doing everything in my power to heal myself, not to just get well. And the more I've read and the more I think about chemo, the more I'm very, very glad with the decision I've made, because a number of things that I've seen is you may survive a little longer or may not, nothing guaranteed, but for one thing, most probably, is there will be some side effects like chemo brain, extra pains in the body. And what my biggest fear is, since doing radiation in your pancreas is buried in your organs in there, it's not right up at the surface, and I do strongly believe I'd get some collateral damage where I'd have my kidneys or my lungs or something else damaged, and so my quality of life and how I feel right now will probably never ever happen again. So we're going to continue on with this, and we'll report back to you. We have a number of topics I'm going to speak about, and the first week of therapy, and we got a plane in the air, and no doubt always has some extra noise whenever I'm doing these videos, but that's such is life. So until next time, please like and subscribe, tell your friends about this. I hope to be, as I've said, an inspirational story and make this for quite a while, and be a positive, inspirational story. So like and subscribe, tell your friends about it, and we'll see you on the next video.
don't cost a fee. And just believe, just believe, just believe.